Okay, let me give you guys some more practice. So solve this inequality here and draw the number line to represent the solution. So here's something that you're not used to. You want to find out a region where this whole thing here will be bigger or equal to 14 here. So what do you do here? You see, I'm going to give you a clue. If you minus 14 from both sides, you're going to get this, this, and then minus 14 greater than 0. And now it's just what you're familiar with 0 being on this side on its own, as opposed to 14. And then you can factorize this. Well, do whatever you have to do. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so here, take away 14 from both sides. So it will look like this: x squared minus 5x minus 14 being greater or equal to 0. And now it's just a matter of factorizing this. Now you want to be able to create the minus 14, but when added together it gives you 5 in effect. So 14, well 14 I could have a 1 and a 14, or I could have a 2 and a 7. Okay, and it turns out that, well, look, looking at the 2 and the 7, I can create a 5 from the 2 and the 7. So I know I'm on the right line by looking at this pair here. So let's just factorize. So now it's going to be this greater or equal to 0. X here, x here. Now because I want to create the minus 5, then I've got to put the minus 7 to take it into the negative realm. So this has got to be minus 11. This has got to be plus 2. Okay, there I've just factorized there, and now well let's just draw our graph just so that we can see what's going on. Now one root will be positive 7 here. The other root being negative 2, and just have a quick glance. This will give you a positive x squared, meaning that it will be a u like this, as opposed to a u like this. Okay, because it's a positive x squared. Well, anyway, our graph will look something like this. Okay, now looking at the original statement here, this whole thing here has got to be bigger or equal to 14. But then we translate that to this thing here. So this whole thing here has to be bigger or equal to 0. So so this, well, bigger or equal to 0. Well, everything in here is good because it's bigger or equal to 0. Everything here is good. Everything down here would be bad. Okay, bad down here. So your number line will look something like this. Negative 2, sorry, this is negative 2. Negative 2 here. Positive 7. Because of this here, greater or equal to, so that because of that or equal to, we can include the negative 2 and the positive 7, and we said that everything in this region will be bad. Okay, because we want the whole thing being bigger or equal to 0. So we want everything on the outside. So your diagram will look like this. And then from the diagram you can jump to this x. Now let's see, x has to be greater or equal to sorry, yeah, x has to be greater or equal to 7. Okay, but less than or equal to negative 2. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so this here would be your solution.